So most of us kind of have a fantasy of appearing in a Hollywood movie, right? Well, what happens when the fantasy becomes reality? We're going to find out because John and Nancy are still talking. So we've had this fine gentleman on our podcast before. Zach Shear, who grew up in East Peoria, is joining us this morning. Zach, where are you calling in from today?
I am calling in from Orange County, California.
Beautiful.
Ooh.
How's the weather in Orange County today?
Honestly, it's actually kind of cold this morning. I'm not going to lie. I stepped outside to take my dog out, and I'm like, oh, a little cold today.
Wait,
little
what's cold and
but
what's
cold?
cold?
To me now is like 50s. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
And actually, I don't even think it's in the 50s. I think it's still in the 60s. But my blood has gotten used to it.
Okay.
Exactly. My brother used to live in Portland, and we were from Chicago, and he's like going, it's freezing here today. What is it, 58? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
no,
happens?
I know 100% what you're saying, because when I first came out here, it would be in the 50s and I'd still be wearing shorts and, like a tank top, and people were looking at me like I'm crazy. And then now I get it, fast forward 7-8 years later, and I'm like, okay, I get it. It's cool.
So this is very exciting. So Zach Shear grew up in East Peoria. And what year did you graduate from East Peoria High School?
I'm not going to say, because that would let go of my age a little bit.
Oh, this guy doesn't want to give us his age.
I mean, if people would remember you, though, your classmates know who they are, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. But
I understand.
I still play those college-esque guys, and I kind of want to keep that going.
Your secret's safe with us. So here's the thing. So last time you were on our podcast, we were kind of talking about a bunch of projects you had going on and some TV roles. And you started to talk about, we're rolling on this film. We're getting this film put together. And now it's done, and it's premiering, and you're bringing it to town to do a premiere, which is really cool. So tell us a little bit, remind us a little bit about the movie, what it's called, what it's about, what
your role,
what you
you're
are
kind
in
of a
it.
villain. Yeah.
For sure. So the movie's called The Re-Education of Molly Singer. It's directed by Andy Palmer. It's a Lionsgate film. It'll be released at the end of this month on the 29th. The film is Britt Robertson, which is the star. She is a lawyer, and she's still kind of working the kinks out of, being recently graduated from law school and stuff, and still wants to go out and play a little bit. And she kind of plays a little bit too hard and messes up on a case. And she's about to lose her job. And then last minute, Jamie Presley's character is like, you know what? My son, he's kind of an awkward guy, played by Ty Simpkins, he's going to college, and he's having some troubles being social, and I want you to go back to college and make him cool, and I want him to rush his fraternity that his late father, was in, and just take care of him, make him cool, make him the big man on campus, and maybe we can discuss about having your job back.
Okay,
so
that's in a nutshell.
Sounds like a disaster. Sounds like a disaster waiting to happen. I love it.
And then I'm basically the villain of the film, and I pretty much want to make Ty Simpkins' character a living hell while he's there.
You're like the villain, huh?
So the way I see it, Zach plays scumbag frat boy Stu. Is that correct?
That is 100% on the money.
Is that typecasting or no?
I would have to say it's completely opposite, but the funny thing is I tend to get those roles. I played another one very similar in the television show Lucifer. I tend to play those douchebag roles, I guess.
I probably saw that episode if you were on Lucifer. I used to watch that show. Yeah, okay.
So is this your first, like this Lionsgate, that's a big distributor. That's major league. So is this your first big film? I mean, you probably made some smaller ones, but this is your first big one?
Yeah, I'd say it's my first big role, in regards to a film of that caliber. I was in a pretty decent-sized film, I don't know, it was like a year ago or so, called Collection with Alex Pettifer and Mike Vogel.
Okay.
But again, I was on the screen for that long.
Yeah.
I got you. I understand. So now you get your own trailer and an assistant and a meat tray.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
So just out of curiosity, everybody always, the story on feature films, when you hear people who have been on set for the first time or whatever, they go, gosh, the job is a lot of hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. Like, I'm ready, but somebody else isn't ready. Is it really plot along that slow, or is it a little more exciting than that to shoot a film?
Well, I mean, yeah, the whole term hurry up and wait, that is something that is very prevalent on any set. But I'm so anxious to get going. I mean, literally, I was like a kid in the candy store. Anytime I work on anything, I'm just so happy to be working on something, Everybody in the atmosphere there and the environment for the re-education of Molly Singer, everybody was on a really good page. I mean, with it being a comedy and you're working with, like Paul Sutter was in the film, which is from Super Troopers, the guy from Super Troopers that goes, meow, he's in it, and it's like, you're working with people that are just like-minded, looking to have fun and looking to create something epic. And so the hurry up and wait is there, but I'm okay with it.
Good.
All right. So now that we've got it, you're all done. You're getting ready to promote the film. You have been promoting it. Tell us a little bit about the event in Peoria.
Yeah. So the film is actually going to be released in Willow Knolls in Peoria, but we're doing a red carpet premiere at Grand Prairie as well. So both on the 29th, it'll be released both in Willow Knolls, but it will also be released that night at Grand Prairie. Now, the night at Grand Prairie is a private event, so it was basically RSVP only. Once the seats filled up, it was done.
So John and I are on the VIP list, right?
Go ahead.
I said John and I are on the VIP list, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You are there.
Can we
100%?
Can we interview you on the red carpet like Entertainment Tonight before you go in?
Absolutely. As long as you give me a cool earpiece I can put in my ear, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, we'll do that, and then Nancy will scream, "Who are you wearing tonight, Zach?
Yeah.
Who are you wearing?"
It'd be perfect.
We'll put you through the whole 9 yards.
All
Okay,
right, so Willow Knolls and Grand Prairie on the weekend of September 29th, the 30th. That's when it opens. So the public can go to Willow Knolls both nights. Private event on Friday night, but then opening up. You're going to be there both nights. You're going to be there Friday at Grand Prairie and then Saturday at Willow Knolls?
Absolutely, yes. And the film will be in the theater for, however long the run is. So, I mean, if you can't make it on the 29th and 30th, come on back on the 31st and for however long it sits in the theater.
But you and Andy are going to do a Q&A on Saturday night?
So we'll be doing a Q&A both Friday night and Saturday night. So Friday night at Grand Prairie and Saturday night at Willow Knolls.
How exciting. That's Very fun. Cool. So here's my question that I have for you. So what was, and this is just for this audience here in Central Illinois, just because we're special. What should we look for in the film that was a moment that you guys created spontaneously that wasn't scripted, that stayed in?
Well, I'll tell you, I was just discussing this the other day in a podcast. A lot of that is in there because Andy's so great. He kind of gives you the opportunity to play with your range a little bit. And so we would lock down the script. Of course, what's in the script we would get, so we knew we had it. But then he would give us opportunities to kind of play and see what we could come up with. And I remember there was a scene between me, Britt Robertson, Nico Santos, and Ty Simpkins at the frat house. And me and Nico had a chance to just kind of go back and forth. And we just kept improving. And I'd say 80% of me improving back and forth with him and him coming at me and me coming at him is in the film.
Oh,
and that was very
That's
fun.
Awesome.
That's fun.
We will be looking for that for sure. Woo. How much fun is that?
Yeah.
Have you been hearing from friends?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, everybody's been blowing me up, and people that I haven't talked to in a very long time, people I went to high school with, and certain people I didn't even realize that I was even doing this, and then now it's on their radar. So it's been quite amazing, and now I'm looking forward to seeing everybody.
And now you've got some new stuff that you're working on as well. You want to just give us a headline on that?
For sure, yeah. I got a couple projects in the works. One is a comedy, which I can't quite talk much about because it hasn't been, released publicly. But that one's going to be really fun. There's a really cool actor attached to that one, and I would play opposite of that particular actor again. And then there's an action flick that I'm in the works with to be working on with Sheldon Lettich would be the director. And
Awesome.
Sheldon Lettich actually is an old school director that directed Lionheart and Double Impact and Rambo 3.
Yes.
I mean, to me, to be working with this guy, it just, when I was sitting at his house and we were doing the character development, I don't know how many times I'm just like, am I really sitting at Sheldon Lettich's table that worked with Jean-Claude Van Damme, and this is what we're doing?
That is so cool, Zach. That's awesome.
That's crazy.
I love that. So do you do that? Do you just every now and then kind of go, yeah, I'm actually pulling this off. I'm living this dream. This is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, every day.
Cool.
Every day that I'm, that I'm closer to it, doing a lot of this stuff, press stuff for the re-education of Molly Singer and stuff, it's wild,
Cool.
It kind of blows you back, and it's everything people dream of, at least what I dreamed of as a kid.
For sure. So the re-education of Molly Singer is the film coming to Peoria the 29th and 30th for its debut here. Have you seen the film? Have you watched the whole thing?
Oh yeah, I've seen it quite a few times. We did an original cast and crew premiere in L.A., I want to say back in April, and it was a blast, and everybody loved it. I mean, we got great reviews from all the cast, from Jamie, from Britt, Nico, and Ty, and Sierra. Everybody just loves the film, and anybody that's talked to me about it that has seen it is just like, man, I'm so happy to see that it has some heart in it too, which it's not just a raunchy, grotesque comedy. It's got some heart, and it's genuine, and it's kind of a coming of age film that we kind of need. We need some good comedy in our life. So
love it. How proud of you how proud are you of this film?
I am very proud of this film. Everybody here worked their butts off. We knew we were making something special, and we had fun with it. And I really think everybody's going to really enjoy it.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Zach, for joining us today. We can't wait to see the film when you come into town and get a chance to talk to you and do that red carpet interview.
I appreciate it. I'll be looking for that earpiece from you guys when you get in.
We're going to stand next to you and all purse our lips and get photographs taken. That'll be fun.
It'd be great.
Travel safely. Great. Travel safely. We can't wait to see you, and this is a great opportunity for Central Illinois to see a local boy do some really good stuff on film. That's exciting.
I appreciate it, you guys. I'm really looking forward to it.
Thanks, X. Talk to you soon.
Have a great one.
Bye,
That
Zach.
is Zach Shear. How about that?
That's very cool.
Exciting. I love having movie stars on our show. I mean, bigger stars even than Nancy, because if you keep listening,
We'll keep talking.
see you next time.
Bye.